Hey everybody, my name's Kylie McDonald. We're here with Andrew Fox from SuperJeweler, here to answer one of the most dire questions out there. I know.
It's dire.
It's a big
deal. It's like world hunger. It's so funny.
Really big deal here,
big
guys.
Deal.
But according to some jewelers, some lab-grown diamonds are not testing as authentic diamonds. They're testing as moissanite. But why would this be?
No, according to some jewelers, online retailers are selling people fake diamonds as real diamonds. It happens to be that certain lab-grown diamonds test as moissanite sometimes. I see a lot of feedback, and we sell, hundreds of thousands of pieces of jewelry a year, tens of thousands of pieces a month, and often I'll see that I bought this ring and I went to a jeweler and my jeweler said it's a moissanite.
Just like that.
And if you're a person in Middle America or wherever you are and you buy something online, even if you get a great deal, it feels expensive, and you go to a jeweler and the jeweler tells you that, it's horrible. It's just the most horrible feeling that you've gotten cheated. We've been in business since 1999. It's 26 years. We've sold more than 10 million pieces of jewelry.
Wow.
Really, with millions of customers. And listen, sometimes people are not happy. It happens, and they send things back, or things get lost in the mail, or porch pirates. But the true reality is that over 26 years and millions of happy customers, it's not worth risking that whole business by cheating someone on $1,000 purchase.
Sure, that'd be silly.
It's ridiculous. And so that's a really important thing to keep in mind is you can operate under the assumption that you're not getting cheated.
Yeah.
The jewelers in my town, which is New Rochelle, New York, and your town, which is
Hoboken, New Jersey.
Right? There are retail jewelers there.
There are.
And Paducah, Kentucky, and Omaha, Nebraska, and Butte, and Dallas, and Albuquerque, and Reno. Those companies, those jewelers are in business to sell jewelry. And when you come into them with your ring, whether it's a 2 carat or whether it's a 10 carat, which is giant, whatever it is, or even a 1/4 carat, when you go into the store, it's not in their best interest to say, oh wow, you got an amazing deal. Like, where did you get it? I'll buy there too. Which, by the way, we have retail jewelers who buy from us very frequently. They have a mixed motivation. They don't really want to lie to you. Nobody really wants to lie to you, but they don't make any money if they don't sell jewelry. I want to talk for just a second about lab versus natural diamonds. And I think personally, if you just want to quote me, the real is, a lab diamond is not the same thing as a natural diamond. And all the people who tell you, oh, nobody can tell the difference, not even a jeweler, that's a lie. I've been grading diamonds since I was 7 years old. My grandfather taught me at their showroom at the Merchandise Mart in Charlotte, North Carolina, when I was a little kid.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, when I look at a lab diamond, the imperfections, when they're there, they look different. Not different looking like an orange in a tire, right? Not super different looking, but different looking enough if you're the person who looks at them all day for many years.
Makes sense.
The black inclusions in a lab diamond are flat and painted looking like this, versus most black inclusions in a natural diamond, which are called knots, N-A-A-T, which look like this. They look like a clump.
Okay.
Right? They just don't have the same thing. So it's not true that they're exactly the same. However, my grandma used to say it's good enough for jazz, right? So they're beautiful and fabulous. And in fact, so much cheaper and so much more beautiful than something comparable. And they're chemically, effectively, geologically identical to a natural diamond. You could say, okay, it's the same thing. And it's the same thing in this way. When you go and you buy a bag of ice, whether you buy that bag of ice at the grocery store, you buy that bag of ice at the gas station, do you ask them, is this ice from a glacier?
Right.
Did you bring it from the North or South Pole and chop it all up and put it in the bag? Is it natural ice? No. No one cares.
Yes.
It's just ice from an ice factory. Most of us accept that these are both diamonds. They have different values. So we've debunked the difference or illuminated the difference between natural and lab diamonds. Here's what happens. You get it done. You get a lab diamond, and you're like, oh my God, I love it. It's so amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it. It's amazing. Right? You think to yourself, oh my God, this is the best. It's amazing. But it's just too good to be true. It's just like, I got this ring. So we sell 2-carat lab diamond rings of 14-karat gold for $797. A lot of jewelers sell the ring without the diamond for $700 or $800. And you go into a retail jeweler.
Okay.
And the retail jeweler pulls out this device. Okay, this happens to be Presidium, which is the finest brand. I think they may have gone out of business, by the way. And they would have gone out of business because you can now buy one of these on Amazon or Alibaba or AliExpress for like $10.
Gotcha.
In the old days, these were $100, $200. This is the basic standard for a retail jeweler in a store. Okay. Right? Is gonna have a $99 device or a $199 device, not a $10,000 device. I don't know how much they cost now. When I got mine, $10,000. Maybe it went down in price, I have no idea. And they test differently. Okay. They totally test differently. This item tests for thermal conductivity and nothing else. Because it's a low-end device, it's not super reliable. And these, which are 5 lab-grown diamond rings, a 2, a 3, a 5, and 2 10-carat diamonds. Now, prior to the existence of lab-grown diamonds, I probably held a 10-carat diamond in my hand 2 to 3 times in 30 years.
Okay, now can I ask a maybe silly question?
No, I'd rather you didn't. All right, go right ahead.
But when did lab-grown diamonds really come into existence or popularity?
Those are totally different questions. Completely different. Came into existence in the 1940s. General Electric decided to try to grow diamonds for industrial uses, and they successfully developed a process which basically remained hidden. Everybody knew about it, but remained hidden and unused in jewelry purpose for, say, I don't know, 50 years. And then at some point in the early 90s to 2000s, someone, somewhere, the Russians, it's supposed, figured out how to grow gem quality diamonds in a machine, and they started doing that. And the dirty little secret about the lab-grown diamond business is those lab-grown diamonds, unbeknownst to even the diamond manufacturers at the time, were sold along with natural diamonds. Oh, okay, interesting. So whether you have a ring you bought at the mall, or you bought from one of the, I don't want to say the names because I don't get sued. Maybe not. You're walking around with jewelry from 10 years and back, you will have lab diamonds in your jewelry unbeknownst to you or the people that sold it to you. Wow, very interesting. But massive fortunes were made in the Indian diamond community by along the way figuring out that they could seed their parcels with lab diamonds, which had a very low cost, in with $500 or $800 or $2,000 goods, loose diamonds, and nobody would know. And the reason nobody knew is it just wasn't a thing. We had no idea. We didn't know that there was such a thing as a gem quality lab diamond until around 8 or 9 years ago. Wow. When some Russian companies, some Indian companies started to market them. And a 1-carat lab diamond in the beginning was $3,000 cost. So my friend and I went to the JCK show, the big jewelry show, about 7 or 8 years ago, to try to find a 1-carat lab-grown diamond for $800 that we could sell retail with the ring for a couple thousand. Everyone told us to go away. Everyone. Crazy. Now, those prices dropped 80%, then 80%, then 80%. And in fact, diamonds, lab-grown diamonds over 5 carats have dropped 60% in 2025 already. Oh my goodness. Already. At the beginning of the year, that's right, at the beginning of the year we were buying 10-carat diamonds for $4,000. Now we're buying them for $1,200 to $1,900. Much lower. Whatever, okay. So you go to the jeweler pulls out his little wand, and he turns it on. Let's see if mine turns on, it does. And he tests your ring, and you can see that dee-dee-dee-dee. There you go. So he takes it, holds it like this, and he presses it on there real hard. And if you're lucky, it's not warmed up. That's the problem. It's beeping. Oh, okay. Warmed up, oh my God. So let's try the medium quality. And then the Sherlock Holmes, I gotta do a different video. It's a different setup. I took it off the desk upstairs, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, here we go. Now, we'll go ahead and test simulant. It's got like a dot on there. Maybe you can see it right there. It says simulant. It comes simulant in the red. Diamond, it goes diamond in the green. Okay, so this is like medium end. I don't think this thing's made anymore, but whatever. It's a little more accurate. Let's try it. All of these, I'm sure, are gonna go up diamond. And here, doing this, and it's green. And with the rest, that's fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw them around, but you know, I've been doing this for, and it's green. And it's green. And we have, 100 rings in stock, maybe more. They're all gonna come this way. But the problem is, on the other one, this is not what most people use. On the other one, which is now hard, only some of them are gonna come green. So it goes like simulant, then moissanite, then diamond, right?
Okay, interesting.
So now what do we got? We have got moissanite.
Wow.
Isn't that nice? If we hold it there long enough, it might change. But nobody's sitting around thinking, oh, let's just wait until it gets better so the customer's happy and gets a real reading using their little device.
And what you said is this is outdated. They're not even in business anymore.
Well, they make these in China. Around $7 or $8 or $10. Same idea.
Sure.
I mean, it's just shooting rays of light in there. It's no big deal.
But yeah,
look, it's a moissanite.
Wow. If you're getting one product and, maybe you're buying it off of a random site, you know that there's a risk that it might not be of as great of quality as you're getting it from the primary source, quote unquote.
Is the jeweler the primary source?
No, the tester.
Because 90% of the jewelers have no idea what they're doing.
I'm saying, the tester would be the actual thing that you're getting either of quality or not, but people assume that when they go to their jeweler, they're getting quality, but that's not always the case. Because this is the product they're using.
And you know what the thing is? The sad part is, and millennials don't think this way, by the way. It's people in my age group, and a little younger, a little older. We're skeptical of online, and we don't know the people, My grandparents traded in the same place for many, many years. And so there's a comfort level of the guy in your town, right?
Of course.
Like, he can't eyeball you if he cheats you, right? Because you're gonna see him at, I don't know, the Elks Club, bowling alley, grocery store, right? But we're online, like, you don't know us, and you get this ring, and the guy pulls out his tester, see if it's still on yet, and he says, oh, lab-grown diamond, let me hit it. And he hits it, and it comes moissanite. And it does.
Yeah.
It comes moissanite, except for not, right?
Yeah.
Except for not. And so you gotta think about what's happening here. What's happening here? It's a technology issue. It's a technology product.
Yeah, some people are using outdated technology versus the more modern, more efficient, accurate.
So this lab-grown diamond product, these lab-grown diamonds, have come so far in the last few years. The market, in a general sense, is not able to respond. When I say the market, I mean the people who are doing business. And so what I want to tell you as a consumer is a tiny, tiny, tiny number of retailers or wholesalers who will cheat you. People are honest in this business. Some people sell cheaper, some people sell more expensive, some people sell finer product, some people will sell a cheaper product, but they're not looking to cheat you. We are not looking to cheat you. When I check orders, which I look at every single day, I see people who have bought from us 100, 200 times, and over a decade, more, right? I don't want to risk that.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Of course.
It's not worth that person seeing feedback that says they sold me a fake diamond, and my 200-time customer thinking, oh my God, I wonder what happened to me. And it's the same for virtually every other site, every other retailer. So they say let the buyer beware. You're not just being aware of what you're getting online, you have to be locally too. So that's it for that. That was a whole lot of talking.
Yeah.
And super nice. The next time we'll make a video, a purely testing video.
Exciting.
Of the low-end tester. Maybe we'll order one off of Amazon also.
Yeah.
Right, we'll show the Amazon listing. We have these two. This one is from the company Yehuda, which was a very large company in fracture-filled diamonds before.
Okay.
Which is a whole different conversation. We'll do a testing video, we'll come back to it, a chit chat.
Awesome.
And that's it. So this was really fun.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. That was, yeah, really interesting to learn too.
All right.
Bye.